there, folks. Welcome back to Fast Facts Live. I'm your host, your quiz master of ceremonies, Dan O'Keefe. And joining me, as always, hi, Tom.
Hi, Dan.
This is the point where I would normally say also joining us, unable to be shown on camera, is Charty. However, as some of you may have guessed based on the fact that you did not get a response when you sent in your team names, Charty is not here. Charty is currently molting and will be gone this week. So I'm doing the scorekeeping. I apologize in advance. We may have to take a little bit longer breaks just to make sure that everything is up to snuff and scored well, but I will try my best. We will have a winner for you at the end, but hopefully you didn't make reservations because...
Yeah, hopefully that end isn't like 10 p.m.
Yeah, right. We might go a little long. Not until 10, but your game of Fall Guys that you play while watching this, you might be playing that a little bit longer.
Wow, that wasn't very specific.
Was I talking to someone? Hi, Dennis. Dennis is back. He was gone last week. He told us he's playing Fall Guys while watching this week. Hello again. Thank you to everybody who's here. I'll read off the team names now before we go over the rules because I have my laptop on my lap at where it's supposed to be as God intended. Not all the names are in the spreadsheet yet, so don't put it on screen or anything.
That's why I hit the ticker button and went,
Okay. Yes.
wrong.
This is a very laid-back episode. We're not in fear of Charty anymore.
We should have like jazz music playing or something the whole time.
We should. It's
so
really late.
It's so laid back, we didn't even think of that.
Okay, so the team names that we have are Twin Peaks, The Return. Charty is short for Chartstifer.
Good.
Not in Kansas.
Really?
Quiz Cats. Alan DeWoodchuck.
Is that with a sky comma?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
Also known as apostrophe. Oh, gosh, this is a name that's so long that okay. Mom and Dad without Baby Bear because he still has some summer reading to do.
Yeah, before he goes back to in-person classes. Sometimes.
We have PST for short. They said their team name is actually Pacific Standard Time, but they will go by PST. We have Philly Philly. Wildcats. Olaf's Cool Kids under house arrest.
Oh.
One Right and One Wink. Our returning two-time champions, the Quizzards of Oz. Bambus. Hi, it's your neighbors. And then they said in parentheses, that's our team name, by the way. And our team name is the Soot Gremlins. Soot spelled S-O-O-T. Gremlins spelled the usual way.
Soot gremlins? I'm
Soot.
also worried about who's our neighbor. That's a little creepy.
I assume that it is not... Oh, I do have new neighbors.
Okay.
Yeah, I have new neighbors. They were nailing stuff in while I was in a meeting. And I was like, wow, this is about as much noise as usual because there's construction going on around our apartment. So, hey, if you're our neighbors and you're playing, who are you? Stop nailing during business hours. Let's go over...
That's what I exclusively nailed, Dan.
This is entirely above the level. We are far above the gutter. Should we go over the rules?
Sure.
Let's go over the rules. Okay, so here's how you play Fast Facts Live. Ooh, I timed that well. We have 5 rounds of 5 questions each. You have the Hail Mary question worth 50% of your score at the end if you get it right. You have 30 seconds for each question. And you can do a double or nothing. Allowed 1 round per game. If you think you got all of them right, well, guess what? Send in your answers like this. Send in double or nothing. And do not cheat, because if you do, well, we'll have to put a rain check on Charty eating you. We'll write an order. It'll be sent back to the kitchen. Those are the rules. With that, I think we're ready to go into it.
Yeah.
Get into it.
I got a text saying it's our only neighbors. And then a Mr. Rogers gift that says, "Won't you be my neighbor?"
Is this a cult recruitment?
I forgot to mention that's from a restricted number. I have no previous conversations with this person at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. the team name that I said was PST for short. They just emphasized team name Pacific Standard Time. So I apologize.
Like their team name is Team Name Pacific Standard Time, or their team name is Pacific Standard Time?
Anyway, round 1. Cereal mascots. We like to stay topical here on Fast Facts Live. The only thing more American than sugary cereals is having mascots to sell them to children. That's a Ronald Reagan quote. Question number 1. This lunatic is not only the subject of all your subsequent nightmares, but is also the mascot for what cereal? You have 30 seconds. May God have mercy on your soul. Moving right along to question number 2. Snap of Snap, Crackle, and Pop fame, and then eventually Snap, Crackle, Pop, and Young, wears what kind of hat? Whoop-de-doo, it's time for question number 3. For years, the mascot of Cookie Crisp was Chip the dog, which makes a lot of sense, considering the cereal was originally manufactured by what pet food company? Ruff! Moving right along. Cinnamon is half of the mascot tag team for what cereal? Haha, guess what? There's another question. Assuming he's in the U.S. Navy, what rank is Captain Crunch? Well, would you look at that? It's the end of round 1. Please send in your answers, not to Charty, but to me.
It's the same phone number, though.
Yeah, same phone number. Don't actually text it to my personal number. That would be bad. Normally, we would go straight into round 2 here, but because, again, we're laid back, we need to take a break because I need to do some scoring here. We're going to do a break after each round. They're going to be quick breaks, though, only like 2 minutes. So you have time to go and take a smoke break.
Is that a WWE 2 minutes or a normal 2 minutes?
It is a normal 2 minutes. It is not a Royal Rumble 2 minutes, despite my hopes and dreams. Oh my God, you're sending in your answers already. I'm terrified. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We definitely will not. Hey, everybody, we're back. Let me tell you, those 2 minutes flew by, so much so that we didn't get the scoring done. But anyways, we're going to move on to round 2. And round 2 is presidential middle names. And not like Harry Truman's weird S middle name either, the real deal. Middle name neither? Harry Truman's weird S middle name neither.
I wrote it like a, I don't know. I was thinking like a 1920s Carnival Barker maybe voice, where he's like, and not like Harry Truman's weird ass middle name neither.
Okay.
That sort of went southern, but
Now listen here there, folks. And not like Harry S. Truman's weird ass middle ass Smith last ass name neither. Moving on to question number 1. What's Barack Obama's middle name? 30 seconds. Well, golly gee willikers there. It's time to move on to question number 2. And question number 2 is, what is Richard Nixon's middle name? Oh my goodness, oh my gracious, oh my good golly, I think I do see a woman's ankles over there. Anyway, question number 3. Dwight Eisenhower, what's his middle name? Question number 4. Franklin Roosevelt, what's the middle? I'm going to look away from you for right now, question number 5, because I do believe that I do see a woman's shoulder over there. Question number 5 is, what is Gerald Ford's middle name? Let me tell you, folks, I am sweating right now. Is it because my laptop has a faulty battery and is overheating my lap? Yes. Is it because I decided to wear a sweatshirt in Tom's apartment, which is always 10 degrees warmer than my apartment? Yes. Is it also because we were scoring while doing that voice? Yes. 3 out of 3.
Hey, but you're supporting the United States Postal Service.
I am.
And we can agree that that's a great thing.
Everybody here loves the Postal Service. It's
Yeah.
great. It's a service. It's not supposed to make money.
Are we turning this show into a PSA to save the post office, Dan?
However, if you would like to help the post office make more money, buy stamps. I would say go to their postal store and purchase stuff, but really, I checked. It's pretty much all sold out. We did it.
We saved the post office?
We saved the post office. The only thing that's really still in stock is a dog Halloween costume as a postal worker. Go onto the USPS store, look at it. It's adorable.
It is adorable. He's got a little package that he's holding. It's great.
It's great.
Yeah.
With that, we're going to take another break. Oh, God. Oh, good God. Also, remember to do Double or Nothing if you want to, if you think you did well. So we'll be back 2 minutes of playtime with the answers to rounds 1 and 2, and then 3 more rounds of Fast Facts Live, Cool Edition. Oh, hey. Come here often.
Every Wednesday.
I like how you had to turn on your camera so that we could show. This is what happens when Chardy isn't here. I was going to say, I come here and you can tell because I always sit in this chair. It's red and made from Coca-Cola.
It is.
Every time you drink Coca-Cola, you're denying me a chair. Stop it. Switch to Pepsi so I can have more chairs.
Nobody should ever switch to Pepsi. This is my PSA. Nobody should drink Pepsi.
Let's go over the answers so I don't fight Tom.
Oh, yay, it's answer time.
Let's see. Before we do that, though, it's Patreon time. Do you guys know that we have a Patreon? Guys and gals and whatever. Everyone out there. You know how we said that you could give your money to the post office? Don't. Give it to us.
Well, you can't anymore. They're out of stamps.
Yes.
We have plenty of stamps.
We have plenty of stamps. They're not a perk, but we do have a lot of stamps. And we want to get more. So please give to our Patreon. We have 3 tiers: Chardy's Friends, Chardy's Mistress, Chardy's Lovers, and all those tiers have different things. Chardy's Friends, the basic, you get BTS, exclusive access to merch and prizes, and an extra hint each game. With Chardy's Mistress, you get all that, but you get voting power on what categories we put in and a credit on the show in our credits. And if you're Chardy's Lover, you get to write one I'm sorry. I died there. You get to write one category every season. And by season, we do mean meteorological season.
Yeah, because this is our 3rd season and we started in April.
Yes. We do British seasons, 6 episodes. And you also can give us direct feedback. Although we do kind of get direct feedback from you anyway, through your wonderful texts.
A lot of these things are still coming.
Yes.
That we're working them out.
We are working them out. But also, I'm going to call it a donation because we are charity cases. Your donation allows us to get better equipment, allows us to fix Tom's Wi-Fi when it goes down, We're
Pay for the hotspot that we're using.
yeah,
off my
we're
phone.
using Tom's phone to hotspot this, and a bunch of other stuff, and it lets us expand because we might do more. We might like partner up with places and do shows for them, and isn't that fun? More people get to see this.
that.
Sorry, there's a car driving by and it's
They
playing
can't-
some
they
music.
can't hear that,
I
John.
don't care.
Matters.
Okay, let's go over the
We're
answers.
having too much fun tonight.
We are cereal mascots. Question number 1. This lunatic is not only the subject of all your subsequent nightmares, but is also the mascot for what cereal? I didn't know this. Honeycomb. Honeycomb is still the only cereal with a large enough box. Question 2. Snap of Snap, Crackle, and Pop fame wears what kind of hat? No, it's not a pirate hat. No, it's not a toque. It is a chef's hat. Question 3. For years, the mascot of Cookie Crisp was Chip the dog, which makes a lot of sense considering the cereal was originally manufactured by what pet food company? Ralston Purina. Question 4. Cinnamon is half of the mascot tag team. Tag team?
Tag team.
Hey, it's me, Kirill. For what cereal? Apple Jacks. Of course, the other half of the tag team is Jeffrey Dahmer. And question 5. Assuming he's in the U.S. Navy, what rank is Captain Crunch? No. He's a commander. Commander Crunch.
Well, yeah,
Commander. His first name is Captain.
Yeah, it's not. He's not a captain. He's a captain, which is just short for commander.
Round 2, presidential middle names. Barack Obama's middle name is Hussein. Richard Nixon's middle name is not Watergate. It is Milhouse. Dwight Eisenhower's middle name is David. Franklin Roosevelt's middle name is Delano. And Gerald Ford's middle name, it's not Lynch. That, although I will accept that because Lynch is his real name is Leslie Lynch King. He changed it to Gerald Rudolph Ford. So we'll accept if he said Lynch, but it's really Rudolph because, as we all know, Gerald Ford, with his nose so bright, was never elected outside of the state of Michigan. And that's it. I'm not going to give a scoring update right now because... So we're going to go into round 3. And that round 3 is Aka.
AKA,
Yes.
also known as.
Yes, what Tom said.
You gotta name the alternative. Read it.
No, I'm going to sit here and Tom's going to be my voice for the rest of the show.
All right, move your mouth. AKA, name the alternate, continued, or parenthetical titles. Now go.
Okay, Doug Lyman's Live, Die, Repeat. 30 seconds. Question number 2. Stanley Kubrick's How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. That's the noise that I make when it's time to move to question number 3. Alejandro G. Iñárritu's The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. Question number 4. J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And questiones number 5. Kathy Yan's The Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Haha. And like a prize fight in boxing, that brings us to the end of round 3, and my gums are bleeding.
Oh,
I should probably see a dentist.
they're great.
Did you go to the dentist?
Yeah, I went on Monday.
Yeah, Tom went home, so he did all of his doctor's appointments.
All in one day.
How's your bill of health?
It's all right.
Is it not clean?
I'm getting tests.
Do you concur?
I don't concur.
He doesn't concur. Because he doesn't concur, I'm going to give Tom a tonsillectomy.
Oh,
It will only take 2 minutes,
Please no.
and we'll be back right after that with round 4 of Fast Facts Live. Please, don't leave me. Hi. Are we back? Are we back? Hi. Hi. I heard a click, so I was scared.
I counted down.
I know, but then I heard a click, so I got scared.
I
Because
counted
I'm like a
3, 2,
cat.
1. I know you are.
Okay, speaking of cats, I want to give you an update on Poppy, my cat. I'm so good at transitions. So right before the show, I was eating my delicious dinner of a peanut butter sandwich on toast with the peanut butter dripping over grapes and a glass of chocolate milk because I'm an adult. And as I was sitting there, Poppy was about she was standing on top of this little cabinet that we have that's like 2 feet away from the table. And she kept trying to jump over onto the table so she could eat my food and drink my milk. So what I would do is I would just place more and more things on the edge of the table so that she would no longer be able to jump and eat my food. And actually, more importantly, drink my milk because it's Oberweis chocolate milk. I ain't giving that up for anyone.
Hold on. Are you the ones in this building who got an Oberweis delivery?
At like midnight? Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I walk out and there's like a big old cooler at the door and I'm like, oh, who's the people in this building who paid that amount of money for milk?
Okay, it's only like $4.
That's expensive for milk. Do you know how much milk is?
You're asking if I know how much milk is?
Yes.
I buy more milk than is safe for human consumption.
I know, which surprises me that you would buy such special milk.
That's because Oberweis,
It's really good milk.
it's not just milk. It's an experience. It's a feeling. It's like I want to go to a Mad Men pitch about Oberweis, but I can't remember any of the Mad Men pitches. So instead, we're going to go into round 4, which, like Mad Men, is about popular music in the year 2000. And as the caption says, I've been to the year 2000. Not much has changed except the world ending actually didn't happen. Ah, yes, Y2K. Or as I like to pronounce it, Yitk. Question 1. Hybrid Theory, released on October 24th, is the first album by what alternative rock group? You have 30 seconds. Before we move on to question number 2, I would like to address a message that we recently received from a team name that will not be named, but they said that Oberweis is a bad company. And then they just said, Oberweis again. I hear you. I acknowledge you. They probably are, but unlike Nestle, I haven't done my research on them, so I can't straight up boycott until I finish my gallon of milk. Anyways, question number 2. Which artist's song Music was one of the biggest hits of the year? And also her final number 1 hit in the United States. What's up, kids? That was the parlance of the year 2000. Question 3. What pop song by a former Mickey Mouse Club member has a bridge featuring references to Titanic and a music video set on Mars because the year 2000 made sense? I hope you're not having deja vu with this next question, because question number 4: what pop song by a band with a former Mickey Mouse Club member has a music video with the band dressed up like marionettes? And our 5th and final question: I'm Like a Bird was the first single from the first album by what Canadian pop artist? If you say Justin Bieber, I'll tell you right now it's wrong. He was 6. Sorry. I was busy thinking about the past. That's it for round 4. Send in your answers to me, double or nothing if you think you did really well. Don't double or nothing if you've used it already or you did poorly, because that would not be a good way to play this game. We'll be back in just a tight 2 minutes with the answers to rounds 3 and 4, round 5, and our Hail Mary question, and a fun little trivia fact about this category, because I'm a big fan of one of the answers to this category. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Well, would you look at the time? Tom keeps track of it, and I don't have a watch. With that,
Wait, hold on. Dan O'Keefe is not wearing a watch right now?
I haven't been wearing a watch for like 5 months.
What?
It broke while I was showering.
Dan wore a watch every day for like years.
Yes.
The same watch for years.
Yes.
Never took it off.
Yes.
Okay.
It broke while I was showering, and I couldn't bear to part with the $12 that it costs.
Do you still have a mark on your wrist where it was?
I don't. The watch tan that was there for at least 6 years has finally faded.
Wow. Are you going to buy the exact same watch again?
I don't know. I'm thinking about upgrading, but also I don't like taking my watch off. Because you know how depending on how hydrated you are, your wrist size changes.
I got tiny wrists. I don't drink a lot of water.
Is that your like badass boasts? Not only do I have tiny wrists, but I also don't drink a lot of water, and I faint often
Severely
too.
unhygienic.
Yeah, if you give a one-time gift of $450 to Fast Facts Live's Patreon,
You're going to buy a $450
I'm going to
watch.
spend $25 of that on a watch, and the rest of it will be donated to my wallet.
The Dan O'Keefe Foundation.
I promise you that we're not actually laundering money with our Fast Facts Live Patreon. We do use it entirely for the show.
Yeah.
This is all a game. It's all a ruse, a rube, a charade,
This is not a ruse. This
a
is
chaminade.
A chaminade?
Yeah, you know where Jason Tatum went to high school. Yeah, take that, St. Louis. I know about you.
Crap. He knows about us.
Okay, let's go over the answers. In Aka answers. Oh, Tom's gone. Aka answers for Aka. Doug Lyman's Live, Die, Repeat. I realize that I may not have explained this entirely well enough. We give you the alternate title. We ask you for the main title.
Or the other way around.
Or the other way around. So, look, Doug Lyman's Live, Die, Repeat, better known or also known as Edge of Tomorrow. Stanley Kubrick's How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, also known as Dr. Strangelove. Strangelove? I never know what is it glove or love? I say glove.
It's Dr. Strangelove.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's
I know.
so good.
I know.
It's
I
so
know.
good.
I know. 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 Question 3. Alejandro G. Inarritu's The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. Birdman. Or question 4. J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Or in the rest of the world, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, as the Brits pronounce it. It's like aluminium. And question 5. Kathy Ann's The Fantabulous Emancipation of Harley Quinn. One Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey. The answers for round 4, popular music in the year 2000. First question. Oh boy, I'm upset if you get this one wrong. Hybrid Theory, released on October 24th, is the first album by what alternative rock group? That is Linkin Park. I'm upset because Linkin Park is or was, depending on the day, my favorite band because I don't really have taste. But also, fun facts about Hybrid Theory. It is not only the best-selling album of 2001, it's the best-selling album of the 2000s. It sold 20 million copies.
It just blows my mind.
Right?
I didn't think Linkin Park was that popular.
Linkin Park was huge. Because this was at the peak of Angry White Boys.
I think Linkin Park opened for U2.
They probably did. That's weird.
Yeah, because when I saw U2 live, Linkin Park opened. I'm almost certain of it.
Huh. I know they opened for Metallica, and then they started headlining their own concerts. Another fun fact, Linkin Park is releasing a 20th anniversary edition of Hybrid Theory with a lot of extra stuff in it. I'm considering buying it. If you give a one-time donation of $200 to Fast Facts Live, all of that will be going to my purchase of a Linkin Park album that I already own.
I think we need to set up a one-time donation link.
Yeah. It's more just like an Amazon wish list.
Should we register?
Hi, come to our trivia show registry. We would like new
You can
Flatware.
You can do one for babies. You can do one for weddings. What about live online trivia shows?
right? Come on, thenot.com. Where's our space? Anyway, question 2. Which artist's song Music was one of the biggest hits of the year and also her final #1 hit in the United States? That was Madonna. Question 3. What pop song by a former Mickey Mouse Club member has a bridge featuring references to Titanic and a music video set on Mars? Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears. And also, what pop song by a band with a former Mickey Mouse Club member? What former pop song? It doesn't exist anymore. Has a music video with the band members dressed up like marionettes. That is, you may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. I had to do the fist.
Did you really need the fist?
Ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Baby. Thank you. And question 5. I'm Like a Bird was the first single from the first album by what Canadian pop artist? Nelly Furtado. We need a new Nelly Furtado song. We need a Furtado-sance. I will die on this hill. Let's go into our grab facts category. Our toss bag. Our slap chop. Everyone's favorite category. And of course...
Slap chop category is one that I'm very on board with.
Is it just showing the infomercial in full and having no questions? Okay, question 1. What's a group of jaguars called? Hey. Question number 2. What communications service provider has the naming rights of 3 separate professional sports venues in Canada? Moving on to question number 3. Last night, both 8-seeded teams defeated top-seeded teams in the NBA playoffs. In 2007, the We Believe 8-seed Warriors defeated which top-seeded Texas team in the first round? We'd like to have general questions here.
Before we move on, I love how you put 8-seed Warriors.
Wah! In the spirit of my misspelling, oh, I can't read this whole question in that Wario voice. Sorry. Which teen novelist's books include Will Grayson, An Abundance of Catherines, and Turtles All the Way Down? Before we move on to question number 5, to the multiple people who have texted me that I should watch Dr. Strangelove, I know. I'm a bad person. I know that. I'm sorry. Question number 5. 100 years ago, the 19th Amendment became law. What does the 19th Amendment prohibit? I look forward to the syntax that you use. It's not important, but it's a very strangely worded question. You have 30 seconds. Bada bing, bada boom. That is the end of round 5. You really liked that transition.
Bada boom.
Mr. Worldwide, when I step in the room. We're not going to take a break right now because we only have one question left. And that question is the Hail Mary question. For those of you who haven't played before, the Hail Mary question is worth 50% of your total score. If you get it right, if you get it wrong, it ain't worth nothing. Seriously. It's just a way to shake it up at the end. Because I'm Bella Thorne and also Zendaya, and I like to bring the lights out. I don't know the lyrics. Anyway, shake it up. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? I think we're ready. We're ready. The Hail Mary question is, in Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance, what Raymond Carver short story is Michael Keaton's character attempting to stage? You have 30 seconds. That's it. That's the tweet.
Oh my god.
This. I saw a TikTok that I thought was funny.
Oh, I saw it too.
Isn't it great when people talk about things that they've seen and not only don't show it, but also
100%
don't explain it?
I've
We're-
100% seen the TikTok.
We're going to take a final break. That's it. That's the tweet. we're back. That's surprising. Considering that my laptop feels like it's going to light my pants on fire, it's shocking that this show has actually continued as it did. I think it's time to go over the answers.
Oh, okay.
Don't you?
Sure. We can do that.
Ha ha! You thought wrong. It's time to come to our 3-hour pitch about our timeshare, Patreon. Would you like a free drink? Have you considered vacationing exclusively 40 minutes away from Disney World? Only on Tuesdays in July. Purchase a timeshare through our Patreon. Give to us on Patreon if you want. Really. It would help, but it's not necessary. I'm a really bad salesman.
I mean, you get a better prize if you are a
You
patron.
do, yeah. If you're a patron, you get $5 more, which might, depending on your tier, it might just repay what you give us. Really, it's like a Menards rebate. We're the Menards of trivia.
Honestly, I'm honored. I love Menards.
Oh, I do too. Anyways, let's go over the answers now. Toss up, toss bag, fast trap, slap chop. I don't know. But what's a group of jaguars called? A group of jaguars is called a shadow. What communication service provider has the naming rights of 3 separate professional sports venues in Canada? That is Rogers. They have the Rogers Center. And the other ones?
Rogers Place and Rogers Park.
Why don't they have Rogers Neighborhood?
They took the Skydome and took off Skydome and made it Rogers Park or something.
There is no joy in Mudville. Canada is Mudville. Question 3. Last night, both 8-seeded teams defeated top-seeded teams in the NBA playoffs. In 2007, the We Believe 8-seed Warriors defeated which top-seeded Texas team in the first round? They defeated the Dallas Mavericks. Take that, Dirk. It sounds like it's like an insult that I'm throwing at him, but it's just his name. Dirk.
Can we not make Dirk mad at us?
Hey, if any of you know Dirk Nowitzki, tell him to come on the show. He'd be too tall for this chair. He's 6'11". Anyways, which teen novelist's books include Will Grayson, An Abundance of Catherines, and Turtles All the Way Down? That is Johann Green. Oh, I'm sorry. Johann Grenet. And question 5. 100 years ago, the 19th Amendment became law. What does the 19th Amendment prohibit? It prohibits denial of the right to vote on the basis of sex. If you said women voting rights, that is, no, I'm going to read the question again. What does it prohibit? It does not prohibit women from voting. It, in fact, enfranchises them to vote, which is why I was interested in the syntax that you would all give. So now it's time for our Hail Mary question. In Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance, what Raymond Carver short story is Michael Keaton's character attempting to stage? He is attempting to stage what we talk about when we talk about love. Spoilers for the first 15 minutes of the movie: don't stand under stage lights, because someone who may have psychic powers could drop a stage light on you. The more I think about it, the more Birdman doesn't make sense.
How'd they do it all in one shot?
I don't know. We have an out-and-out winner, so I am going to just go to what our tiebreaker question would be. Who is this? I will ask our winner, as we did last week, to send in the answer, but not until I actually reveal who our winner is. So, there's a little more suspense. Anyways, actually anybody can send this in. Who is this? I just want to see if you know. Okay, so going from last to first. In 15th place, we have Not in Kansas, who actually didn't play, but they sent in their name anyway. They said they might not be able to play, and guess what? They didn't. In 14th place, we have Hi, It's Ya Neighbors with 7 points. Tied in 12th place, we have Mom and Dad Without Baby Bear, because he still has summer reading to do, and Philly Philly, both with 9 points. In 10th place, tied with 11 points, we have Olaf's Cool Kids Under House Arrest and Bambus. Tied in 8th place with 13 points, we have Soot Gremlins and Pacific Standard Time. Tied in 6th place with 18 points, we have Wildcats and Quiz Cats. It's a very feline-heavy place. Kind of like my table, because Poppy keeps trying to eat my food. In 5th place with 21 points, we have Alan DeWoodchuck. In 4th place, we have Charty, is short for Chartstifer, with 26 points. In 3rd place with 27 points, we have Twin Peaks The Return. In 2nd place, with 34.5 points, we have One Right and One Wink. And in 1st place, with 42 points, completing a three-peat, we have the Quizzards of Oz. Congrats to the Quizzards of Oz. Will anybody ever defeat this mysterious team? Find out next week on another edition of Fast Facts Live. I don't know what voice this is.
Neither do I.
I'm sorry. I'm going to see if any of you have said, let's see.
Oh, who that guy is?
Yes, the only person who sent an answer, Charty is short for Chartstifer, says Iñárritu. That is a guess. So anyways, we will be back next week with another edition of Fast Facts Live. Charty will be back, so there will be more fun when you're actually texting. I will no longer be straight up burning my thighs. Can you see my foot? No, good. I don't have shoes on, and my feet are gross. Thank you, Tom, for doing this. We literally could not do this show without you.
Oh, thanks.
I would normally go, thank you, Charty, but oh, God. Oh, the horror. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Same fact time, same fact channel. I have been, am, and will continue to be Dan O'Keefe. Stay safe. Have fun. Bye-bye.